Have you ever been going about life on a regular afternoon and just wanted to get away from it all? That would be great, right? You just whip out your phone and you book that international flight ticket. Done. You bag that great hotel deal. Done. And you get a visa easily. Wait, is that even possible? While the travel industry has grown in leaps and bounds with single-click flights and hotels, visas continue to be as complex as ever. Each country has their own processes, their own visa forms. You end up standing in line for hours in some cases at the embassy. And despite it all, there's a chance that your visa might be rejected. The problem is even worse for Indian passport holders like me who need a visa to travel to 180 different countries, including 17 of the top 20 destinations that Indians travel to. Now, how do you think that makes the average Indian feel? Annoyed, anxious, and stressed out? But more often than not, that paperwork ends up getting passed down the office to those people at the back, which, yes, is my co-founder, Cyrus, and me, at our previous jobs, where we started India's first entrepreneurial B school. Over the 8 years that we've worked together, we've filled up countless visa forms, and we were always looking for an easier way. So with our combined passion for technology and travel, we came up with the idea of EASA in February this year. EASA is an online end-to-end solution for easy visas for Indian passport holders, first for tourist visas, and subsequently for business visas. Now, we did a bit of research and found that a visa requirement is associated with a 69% reduction in inbound travel from a country. Now, that might seem quite hypothetical. So let's take a natural experiment, for example, Hong Kong. For years, Indian citizens have taken advantage of visa-free travel to the city. But in January this year, they introduced a new pre-arrival registration system, basically a visa, which resulted in a 21% decrease of Indians traveling to Hong Kong in the first 6 months, which just goes to show how much people hate redundant processes and paperwork. But on EASA's platform, the user has to enter their information just once, which entails questions that are commonly asked across almost every visa form. The EASA team then stores the information and is able to autocomplete 70% of any visa application. We then verify the form, submit it as per the embassy guidelines, and once a decision on the visa is made, the passport or visa is delivered back to the customer. We're saving almost 60% of the time generally taken for electronic submissions and over 80% of the time taken for submissions that require a physical presence at the embassy because we even stand in line for you. In some cases, we're cutting the time taken from 2 hours to just 10 minutes. We're also like the TurboTax for visas because we're able to predict the approximate visa processing time and the probability of a visa rejection. The EASA team then works with the customer to prevent these rejections by providing additional information and additional documentation. Our visa voucher algorithm does this by analyzing user profile data like age, travel history, previous rejections, and employment status. For these services, direct customers pay us a convenience charge per visa, and travel agents pay a subscription model per month, which they offer as a paid product to their customers. We're already working with 10 travel agent beta partners who are able to control their visa applications using EASA's backend. Do you remember that story about Hong Kong? Well, that proved to be the best place to start because we've already done 108 visas in just 7 weeks of launching our Hong Kong pilot. Now, based on this traction, we've been able to predict 1,000 visas for our first 5 countries in the next 5 months, and we're going live in just 2 weeks. Numbers are set to grow as we roll out 28 more countries, travel to which requires 9 million visas each year by April 2018. As we grow ahead, we'd love to connect with even more travelers and even more travel agents. We're already talking to one of the largest online travel agencies, or OTAs, in India, but we're looking to reach out to even more. But let me tell you why. Because with OTAs, we'll be making that flight, hotel, visa process seamless and easy. For the first time in India, all visa forms will be online. Almost any visa form will be a 90% complete. And the entire process will take you just 5 minutes. With all this, we have the potential to save 10 million hours in visa work for Indian passport holders each and every year. By 2020, there will be 50 million people traveling abroad from India, and our promise is to make international travel borderless for them, and then for other countries across the world.